All right, guys, if you are a B-Day student and are at home learning, you will begin your day with a progress check. And you guys are going to be taking a quiz using Google Form. And just a reminder here that Google Form quizzes are locked. So when you are actually in the middle of taking a Google Form quiz, if you leave the quiz, the screen at all, it's going to send a notification to your teachers, and that may mean that they won't count this quiz grade. So if you happen to need to leave the quiz before you have submitted the quiz to be graded, then please let your teacher know that you were not able to complete the quiz before you needed to submit it. That way, they'll decide whether or not you can use the quiz. Okay, so the second thing you guys are going to do is guided notes. Now, on Thursday of last week, Ms. Settlemeyer gave you guys a copy of your guided notes, but she is not sure if you have all of the materials that you need. So she has included a copy of your guided notes right here if you need them. You can either print them if you have access to a printer, or you may just use them as a guide to actually write down what notes you need to in a notebook. And then you guys can work on Wednesday getting that in the proper place so that you don't lose it. But when you click on this link, it's going to take you out to your Google Drive and ask you to make a copy. So when you open it up, you will be able to either print it or use it as a guide. Now, just a quick note here, in Google Slides, you may not need to do this, but I always have to make stuff bigger. So if I want to zoom, if I go to my toolbar at the top and I hover over the magnifying glass, and it will say the word zoom. I can click on the drop down menu and I can make it bigger. I can zoom in if I want to do it that way, or if I just want to set it at like 100, I can. And what it'll do is it'll make the text bigger for me so that I can see it, okay? Now, this is not editable, means you cannot edit or make changes to this document. It is just a guide. Okay, now, she has provided two presentations for you. One of them is self-paced, and it is just a preview of the presentation that she is going to be using in class. There is not any teacher notes. It is self-guided. It is just content for you guys to look at to use when you are completing your notes. I would suggest, however, using the teacher guided presentation. It is a preview as well, but when you open this presentation, what you'll notice is it's the same presentation, but the second slide is a teacher guided video. And so when you hit play, it will walk you through all of the presentation so you can take notes on it. It's also a good resource to come back to. Okay, so make sure you are taking the time to do both the progress check and the guided notes for your Monday class. Now, on Tuesday, you will be doing a density simulation lab at home, and you'll notice right here that it says click the red link. So you'll click on that red link and it will open a page within Canvas that is a density simulation, and it will give you the instructions. We're going to go over exactly how to do that lab in another video.